Good afternoon.
Stand by here for me just a second. I'll be right back with you.
Once again, I'm in Spartanburg, South Carolina at the Hub City Railroad Museum, and I'm waiting on some good trains at the moment. So there is a 27A, it's a Rutherford, Pennsylvania to Atlanta, Georgia intermodal train. It's got a really good lash up on it. Let me see if I can find what it's got. I know it's got two SD70 ACCs and a UP SD70 AHT4 up front. And there's also a KCS in the middle of the train somewhere. But there's also a, okay, so it's, from what somebody sent me, it's NS 1842, NS 1815, UP 3096 on the head end, and NS 7522 and KCS 4620 are the mid DPU units. There is also an 18D that is coming north as we speak, and it's got NS 8102, the Pennsylvania Heritage Unit, leading. And there's a 242 that is behind it, and I'm not sure what it has. I've also heard there is a 905 geometry train somewhere on the NSW line, and it's heading towards Spartanburg. So, it's shaping up to be a pretty good afternoon. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, signal indication there, 18D. Appreciate you.
Alright, you just heard it, signal indication 18D. He's coming. So the other scanner feed you're hearing is a Broadcastify live feed that the folks at the Hub City Railroad Museum linked up to some speakers. That way people watching trains can hear scanner feed from all the railroads in the Charlotte area. So that includes the CSX Blue Ridge sub, the NS Charlotte District, which is what you see in front of you, and the CSX Spartanburg sub as well. So it covers a pretty good little bit of area, and it's very useful. But I still have my handheld scanner because there is a delay in between the two, and my handheld is quicker on the draw, so to speak. Okay, main one has a clear, so looks like we're going to be seeing this 27A soon.
how long you're trying to get?
So the P76 that you just heard on the feed is local out of Greenville, South Carolina, and it goes down the Norfolk Southern V line. Uh-oh. Okay, so two things from the live stream. The P76 is a local from Greenville to Piedmont, South Carolina that goes down the old Southern V line. And the defect detector you just heard was Thickety, South Carolina. So wow, it's getting busy here. So the 437 was .6 was Thickety, South Carolina, and the second defect detector you heard was on the the W line. So that's our 905 coming.
7304, one item box 3, dispatcher, FLM over. Okay. 1240, 1240 in the PM, dispatcher, FLM. Great, thank you, sir.
So it sounds like 287A was calling cowpens. It's not too far from here, so they're definitely getting close. A lot of tones going on, that's for sure. that local P83 was, it goes from Spartanburg to Inman, South Carolina, up the other end of the W line that goes from Asheville, North Carolina to Spartanburg. A good portion of that, most notably the portion of the line going over Saluda Grade, is abandoned.
Dispatcher. Yeah, Charlotte dispatcher. All right, 242. Yeah, your radio coming in really low. But yeah, you do have permission from her. Main track, TWO, North South Grade. What's the engine number? And credit 7319, 7319. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
He just called me and told me how I had to hold my
That is
phone
correct.
sideways.
Yes. Yes.
And I saw the dispatcher. And I saw the dispatcher. 905 to the dispatch. Go ahead here, 905. Like 50, get that signification and add move on over. Alright, we'll follow 27H. 2785, we'll follow. Alright, follow that. 27H. Thank you, here we go.
All right, there you have it. Following 27A, so two good trains back to back.
Okay, 27A, is that an engine? Never mind. He'll tell me when I
It's the ID for the train that's coming.
said. Okay.
That's how they keep track of IDs.
He told me, he sent me a message. When you get there, you tell me. So up there, we had to go to the can. He saw us on the can, so he knows we're here.
Right.
So, so I've got time to take my dog down to in this red truck.
Go ahead, where you at? 85 Ridge? Come on, main line, and you cross over. Correct. This is southbound and put them in Longford. All right.
So it looks like 242 is coming through Greer, South Carolina, which is right between Greenville and Spartanburg. So that's going to follow 18D down the W line at Control Point Beaumont, which is the next set of signals on past going that way. Magnolia, which is the signals you see right in front of you.
Go ahead, where you at? 85 Ridge? Yeah, I got 13 in there. Come on down the main line and you cross over. This is southbound and put them in Longford. That main line, southbound Longford. No, dispatch 24 so. Hey, where do you think you're gonna make it to? Hey, south. Alright.
24X passed by earlier today, so we won't see that one. But you will see it in a future video.
Yeah, I got one order for, let's see, that's all right. Let me check, see.
Are they coming this way or that way?
Don't have one right now. I got an order for 120. Let me see what's going on with 243. Let me see what they're going to do and I'll call her right back at you.
Couldn't exactly make it out, but I think I'm starting to pick up 27A on my handheld. They definitely should be getting close by now.
Say that, see it. 24. Pound 243. Trying to get somebody on duty. I guess if you get those tracks, I guess you can shove it back towards North Greenville if you want to. Or you gotta get your ride wherever you land.
If you're just tuning in,
Okay.
we have a good 27A on the way. It's got two
Hold on, let me look.
NS SD70 ACCs up front, along with a UP SD70 AHT4. And it's got
6300.
KCS and NS DPUs. It's got a clear signal down here at the Brawley Intermediates, but it's taking its time to get here. But we also have a 905 geometry train waiting on this 27A to get by at Beaumont. Okay, so the 462.0 is the defect detector in Wilford, South Carolina, right to the south of Spartanburg. Okay, definitely starting to pick up 27A now. But that train that just went through Welford is Norfolk Southern 18D, and it has NS 8102, the Pennsylvania Heritage Unit, leading. So we've got three really good trains about to come through in a very short period of time, and I will be going live for all of those. Keep hearing that 27A, so we're definitely getting close. ATCS is showing they're just coming into Beaumont, so they're right to the north of us. Yep, see headlights.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 44843, no defects.
Okay, that was NS 27A, and a couple of things to take note of from the train I wasn't expecting was, one, there was actually a cause container on there right before the pushers came around, and two, the KCS shield of sorts on the KCS motor looked to be kind of scrubbed out. I couldn't see any writing on it. It was just yellow. So those were two things that I thought were interesting. But anyway, next up is NS 905. And as soon as 27A gets further down the tracks, the dispatcher is going to send them on, them being 905.
I didn't talk because there's somebody else here. Yes, I did.
They don't do it 6:30, swap out.
I don't know what that is, but you can show me when I get back. Because this young man that's here was telling me about these great engines, and I didn't know what they meant. I think it's really exciting.
Greenville Shuttle.
Oh, is that an elephant train? We called it a double stack.
CMS 643 will need a pickup at 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay, because the engines are going the same way as the elephant. He's shaking his head yes. Okay. You want me to send a short clip? Okay. And I'll get back further so I can get the picture. Because I'm right beside the railway tracks.
Okay, the Brawley intermediate signal just behind me turned yellow, so I'm guessing that's going to mean that 905 is going to be coming on here soon.
Yeah, I'll find out. I'll let him do a video and tell me what this is. Okay. Bye. Well, you're welcome. I'll get to the next one. Okay, good luck. Bye. So, I'm going to take a video. You have a YouTube channel? And his is Tristan's. And he's got a picture of himself standing in front of Thomas the train. He's only 9. But he has 72,000 subscribers. So that's pretty good, yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yes. They go everywhere.
They
just got back from Texas. They're
awesome.
going to England on the 14th when school's out. And they want to go see the Flying Scotsman and film that. But he couldn't get tickets to ride on it because he has to go to Johns Hopkins.
Huh.
I tried to get you to wait till next year so I could go.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Scotsman one of these days.
If you're going to go, you should be riding it.
So that signal right there just turned yellow.
Yellow.
So that means that...
There's something on the track.
So, I'm talking to well, I'm streaming live on YouTube right now, so people are going to see this sooner or later. But the signal at Magnolia just turned yellow, and that means 18D is going to pull up here. 18D has the 8102 Pennsylvania Heritage Unit leading, and my suspicion is that the dispatcher is going to run 905 around on the far track. So I'm hoping we don't get blocked, but I doubt we will because 905 has to be out of the way before 18D can go south.
Very good. Aircraft. That's good. Oh, dispatcher. T-17. Oh, I got two signal indication there at Creero.
Okay, I hear a train. So I hear a train, so that's this 905 coming. But it's still a pretty rare train in its own right.
So I should film this for him?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
For those just tuning in, we have NS 905 coming now, and that is an NS geometry train. And 18D just called Hain Junction. So they're going to be coming soon with NS 8102 leading. Okay, I see headlights. Here he comes. He doesn't look to be moving very fast, but I do have a visual on him. He's just coming into view now. I believe that is 18D we're hearing behind us. And yes, this is indeed the geometry train about to come under the bridge here. right, well that was cool. That's my first time seeing the geometry train,
All right.
or that particular coach on the geometry train. And 18D signal has just upgraded to a yellow over green. I'm not exactly sure what type of signal that is, but they should be rounding the curve behind me. Pretty loud.
Is that geometry?
That's the geometry train. The heritage unit's coming.
That one's coming this way.
Yes, that's one's coming towards us.
Stand by 3, right? Black out 100.
The heritage is coming that way. Have you heard of the 1309 of Cumberland?
I have.
My grandson and his dad work on that.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's donated $8,000 manual. To get it fixed up.
And here we go. I'm actually going to move the camera a little bit, so please bear with me. Let's see. Okay. That'll do, I guess. I'm going to level it a bit.
Hang out. Really, you don't do anything. First back to the lower yard. You'll be in first step.
All right.
Milepost 460. Say that again, 25.
There is one more behind it, but I don't know what's on it. That's all the good stuff that I know of.
When's the next one? When's it coming?
It's right behind this one somewhere,
Okay.
but as far as the precise location, I got no idea.
Yeah. All right.
I got him behind the dealer. Milepost 462.0, track 1, no, defect. Repeat, no, defect. Hey, Tower 905.
So from the sound of it, 242 is the next train, and it's just come through Welford, South Carolina. But a little bit of information about the train that passed us. It is an auto rack train, meaning it hauls automobiles. And there's a BMW plant in Greer, South Carolina to the south of us. And that entire train is hauling brand new BMWs bound for the coast of Charleston, South Carolina. But next train is 242, and it's also going to Charleston. So I don't know what's on this 242 coming, so it's going to be a surprise. But if you're just tuning in, it has been a very productive past 30 minutes or so, because we've had a 27A come through, and it had two SD70 ACCs leading a UP SD70AH T4, and it had two mid DPUs of an NS ES44 DC and a KCS AC4400 CW. There was even a cause container on that train, and right behind it was NS Geometry Train 905, and the train that just passed was NS 18D with NS 8102, the Pennsylvania Heritage Unit, leading the way. And now we've got this 242 coming, and we'll see what it has. I'll be sure to make this live stream public later on, because this has been a really productive afternoon. So the signals at Magnolia have not turned yet, but I can see that the intermediate signal at Brawley down the tracks from us in that direction are both red, and the one on the far track is red because 905, the geometry train, is entering the yard, and the track closest to us is red because 242 is coming this way. But the signal at Magnolia has not changed because 18D is ahead of it. Oh, I stand corrected. It's just the signal at Magnolia has just changed to an approach. So as 18D goes further down the tracks, that means 242 gets more trackage to proceed. All in all, it's been a very productive day. The morning was very busy. I believe it was 9 trains in 3 hours. Both Amtraks were late, so I got the rare opportunity to get them in daylight. But this afternoon's been pretty good, especially the past hour I've been streaming. But all these videos are going to come to a future long format video. So those of you watching the stream are getting a sneak peek of what's to come.
Alright, 95121, L64812, to Nolan, now release to CSAS, Northern of Waterloo, and NAS south in a hurry. Draw this up to 1331, FTP off Spartanburg.
If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. Forgot to mention that. I don't know if there's anybody still watching. There were 3 people a while ago, but I can't see if there's anybody else watching right now.
Go ahead, Sam. Alright, 94980, Steffi, now releases the NAS Northern Prize, 84.8. That's Dick Branch now at 1332 FG Field. That is correct. Alright, Sam, big him from the next time.
The signal over here at Magnolia is still showing an approach. So I'm guessing 18D hasn't gotten far enough to where the dispatcher wants 242 to come on. So I'm at the Hub City Railroad Museum in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and they have a caboose up here, and they have a TV facing out the bay window of the caboose, such that rail fans can look at the ATCS monitor at any time they desire. So I just looked on the ATCS, and it looks like 242 is about to come by Hayne Yard, which is right around the curve to the south of us. And after 242 comes by, I am probably going to call the stream. Usually action in the afternoon picks up because they have a good bit of local action. They have a P42 that goes north and a P86 that goes down the W line. I'll probably film those, but I don't know if I will stream them, because these 3 trains we got just now is kind of the highlight of the day. That's correct. He's coming this way.
P43 with that lead engine number. And you're still on the 3070 or you on the 705? All right, good work. With that lead engine and 3070, 3070, you do have permission by the south of the ETH bound down to Hudson.
That power pole is placed very unfortunately, but otherwise you can see there is an approach signal. Moving the camera a bit.
Like 27X.
So, yep, we do have trains coming. I'm gonna be leveling my tripod again. Okay, pretty sure I just heard 242 call diverging something on my handheld, so we'll hear it on the loudspeaker soon. .242 and .243 are usually regulars when it comes to having foreign power, particularly Union Pacific power. Not saying that's going to happen here, but I'm saying it might. I know I got a 243 earlier today, and it had a AC 6000 rebuild and another UP rebuild second. It was a very short train, but it was still a good catch power-wise. So it looks like 242 is diverging at Kane Junction, which is right around the curve to the south. They're probably taking their time because usually they have an approach. By technicality, they could head down to Beaumont and stop there, but they usually stop up here at the depot and wait for a signal other than approach.
So they're coming.
They're coming very slow. That sounds like our 242. Whatever engine is leading, it sounds quite old. At least the horn does. Not the power I was hoping for. Looks like 2 NSGEs.
Oh yeah, I'm making Columbia. I got 3, less 3 hours left. Pull down again, I have to get there. JJ, I think you're barely gonna make Columbia. Norfolk Southern, milepost 75.20, defect, repeat, 0, defect. I was told I was coming to Columbia, and look where I ended up.
Well, looks like they stopped short of the station.
Well, less than 3 hours left.
So, hate to end on a bad note, but I think I'm going to call the stream here since the power for this train is nothing all that special. But thank you to those who watched, and if you're watching this again, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. Oh? Well, they just blew 2 toots. I was ready to call it, but we'll see what they do. Well, the only thing I can see is bare tables around the curve, so this train doesn't have DPU power, so you guys aren't missing a whole lot if I were to end the stream right now. So I don't know of anything else coming for a while, so I think this is an appropriate place to call it. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And hopefully I can do more stuff like this again. And hopefully I can stream more good trains again. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.